thing going to start? Or is it just going to be slow? Alright, well, here we go. Okay, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time on this screen. Because this counter is not really doing what... Right. This is going to... That's better. Alright guys, hello and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Well, I did start this game a while ago, but I kind of like forgot about it. I think I got fed up with it. I was doing other things, couldn't be bothered, sort of put it to one side and then just forgot about it, and I just couldn't be bothered to go back to it.
In a second-hand set of dimensions, in an astral plane that was never meant to fly.
So, I'm doing this game again through Scum VM.
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork,
only thing
a sinister plot is about to unfold.
I have a problem with is the music in this version. The music of the PC version is horrible. In fact, I would say the voice acting is horrible in general.
I'll see you again next week for my usual special. Hey, watch where you're going. See you soon. Get off! Leave me alone! Damnation if you don't clear out, so help me out. Oh, just bugger off!
That's better. It's on nights like this I could just murder a good curry.
Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being the victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now please, put your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names? I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace. Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you'll just... Oh, bugger.
Unseen University, the home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst. Now, listen carefully. With all these rumours of a dragon... But sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me?
Act 1.
The Archchancellor wants to see you.
Well, there's a little bit of a sounds issue there. It didn't capture the whole entire thing. Right. Reason why I've decided to do it on the PC is because it's a lot easier than with a controller. The controller is a nightmare.
This sodding thing hasn't got a doorknob. It's my money pouch, all right. Now, if I only had more of the fillings. Get that off me! It tickles!
Right. Subtitles. Let's debate subtitles.
Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It
Well-
must be a plot element, otherwise there'd be a better label.
What I love about this game is the guy who's Rincewind. They know they're in a video game, and the developers and the actors made full well of actually saying, let's talk in a sort of like, say the game is like a third party sort of sense, so like, oh, it's the start of the game, or it's this or it's that. Am I now on the other thing? Off topic briefly. Am I going to do the other games? Yes. After this, yes. How long will it take me to complete? Not very long at all, really. It's not a long game, but it is difficult from about Act 2. I can't remember what to do. So, I'm going to say this is a semi-blind playthrough, but I'm also going to be referring to a guide pretty much to find out what I need to do in Act 2, because by wandering around, I'll just get stuck. I'll wander around for parts and parts and parts, and I don't want this to go on for a long time. If it can go on, I'm probably going to get this first act done, probably in 1 or 2 parts, maybe. Going to aim to maybe do a few of the items in this part, and then do the rest in the second part. So, let's have a look round, shall we?
I really must do some heavy research into this bed. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient. That doesn't work. Unseen University. Thaumaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got... Well, I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start.
It seems a bit slow, this game. 23 frames isn't very much at all.
Aha! Portalis Exitus, or the common doorway. See, I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know.
Alright, let's go and see the Archchancellor. In fact, this first part will probably be me trying to get out of the actual unseen university.
Ah, if it isn't young Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Rincewind, quite. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
Dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vain, like shiny objects, that species of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the unseen university is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here, standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
Alright, actually, I'm planning on doing the first act probably in about 5 parts. I'm not going to do these videos for very long. They're probably going to go for about 20 minutes or so. I probably will end up doing them for longer. I'm going to try and make the cuts as less frequent as I can. The only reason why I'll do it like that is because you can miss probably quite a lot of stuff. So if I need to like travel across sort of like a lot of thing where I need to go back and forth, if I'm doing a lot of walking around not finding anything, then of course I will
looks like a witch
edit it out.
transportation device. One of the older models, I presume. Ha! Ha ha! Yes, now, don't rush me. Ow! Yes, thought so. They're shelves.
I love that bit. Oh man, that is as funny as it sounds. Oh no, it can't actually do anything yet. We need to help the librarian out by getting him to do a certain little task for us. Oh, there's no. We need the luggage. We need the luggage. For that, we needed the broomstick. So I do remember a lot of this game. The game that I am going to really struggle with is Discworld 2, which I will start shortly after I do this. Probably have 1 or 2 LPs before it, and then I'll start this off. I'm not actually sure how well this will be, how people will react to this one. It's definitely a classic. And as I've said before, I'm going to make this more about classic games now on this channel, whereas Spectrum Gamer is more about more modern games. Why isn't it? Yeah, you can tell the music is very... This is DOS music. This is why it's so fucking bad. It's like 8-bit. Whereas the PS1 version was a lot more... a lot better music. But I don't like the fact that the PS1 version is controller-based. I find it very difficult to control. However, if people want me to, I probably will change to the PS1 version on Act 2.
Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Hello? Ooh. Egat, you're not in charge here, are you? Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see. Ooh. Yeah, well, it's hard to explain, really. Yeah. Ook, eek, ook. Yee. Well, this is wonderful. I never knew I could speak monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hi. Do you mind if I monkey about in the library for a while? Did you get the number of that donkey cot? May I take a book from the library, please? Excuse me? I see. I need something in order to take out a book. Toothpaste? Fingers? Gloves? Something in your hand? A dentist? Halitosis? You want some mouthwash? That's it. You want some mouthwash. I'm sorry, but I'm already spoken for. Oh! A library card! Why didn't you say so in the first place? What happens if I just barge in without giving you a library card? Yes. Now look, unfortunately, I don't have one ape. Ooh? Ape upon my person. Yes, upon my person. Phew. I didn't say monkey.
You did then.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot? Hey! Whose monkey is this? Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
So funny.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs? I see. Yes. Yes, I suppose so. Quite. Look, is there someone else here that I can speak to? Well, you know, someone who isn't a monkey. Did you get the number of that donkey cot? No, I'll come back and get a book later. Yes, I've given up. No, not gibbon, monkey. Ape! Oh, damn! Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
How many times has he been hit? 4?
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Right, we're coming on to the 20-minute mark. We're going to grab this book. And then I'm going to call this a video.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
There we go. We'll go back to the Archchancellor and we'll just finish off this. I mean, can I actually get to the end? I could do, I suppose. I could actually just...
You still here? Run once we do it now. Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind.
Rincewind, sir.
Ah, we now have the formula to construct Reclamento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a rat, sir?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now get a move on. We need a staff of tumultuous taumaturgy, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable chitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
Well, a sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
Dragon's breath?
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good. Well, don't just stand there. Off you go.
Alright, so if you watched my other video on this, you saw that I spoke to the guy that's outside that in fact is guarding the gate. And I do believe you have to talk to him.
What's this then? Prunes, finest quality, extra dark old bowel buster. Yuck.
So you need to get this wizard. So you need to get him to move.
How do you open the gate?
They've changed the wasp names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell.
So show me the new spell.
Can't. The spell's a secret.
Nice weather.
Since classes in wind whistling, rain making and lightning throwing are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature.
So, this is it? You just You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes?
Certainly. Someone's got to do it. It's a plum job.
The hand wriggles, please.
Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle them like this.
Like this.
Yes, almost. Now try it like that.
Like this.
Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down.
But what about the gate? Aren't you going to guard it?
Oh, who gives a monkeys? Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
See, the voice doesn't sound like a male. It sounds like a lady voicing it, voicing the character. It's just, it's really strange, and I can't tell with these very pixelated graphics. And they are very, well, actually no, they're actually pretty good for the time, but they haven't aged well.
What's that you're eating then?
Prunes. Just a little nourishment to tide me through till lunchtime.
Can I have one before I go?
Having one before you go is the whole point of prunes. And no, you can't.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
Right, time to go now and get the first item, actually, of the dragon detector. Although I'm not going to go and give it to the Archchancellor at this point, I'm going to give them all to him at once. Pardon me. And then we use the staff on the gong.
That doesn't work.
What do I get?
That doesn't work. You know, I've always wanted to...
How do I... Oh no, you can't. You can't do it till later on. I'm thinking about the wrong time. You can get out the gate without making that wizard move. That's right. Forgot about that. So I didn't actually need to go back inside at all. Alright. I'm going to finish this one here. We're going to save the game. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Ta-da for now.